And the extra point just tacks a little bit more on. Lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for more running. Be found as he stopped at the 23. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were They have not allowed a point, and still in the fourth quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Thorne. Pockets. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's understood.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Now on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Tennessee's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a run. Running back's got it. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The ball has come up to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Iamaleava. The pocket breaking down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The shotgun running play call. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. That gain makes it second and medium. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Milroe. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brazzell. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37. The Vols looking to keep this drive rolling.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Dumps it down to the back, caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
On 1st down, it's play action. And they heave it deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Milroe. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Made the catch, but he was surrounded with not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tie. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Trying to create here on the move. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the Vols hustle to the line to run that hurry out. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's got it. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Extending the play now. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The Volunteers are in the red zone now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Finds his man. It's Thornton. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Play action here on first down. Fires this one deep middle. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. Bringing it back, it's White. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Caught over the middle. It's Brazzell. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll run it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. That run sets up a critical third down play. We'll give it to the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
When this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker, it looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. Tackle made after a big gain.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. And boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He breaks free. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Running it back, it's White. And the returner is brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Here comes the handoff. Running with purpose. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To the air, it's Milroe. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
They'll run it from the gun. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Bama. And they will claim the second-half lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
That return backfires on him. Now, your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's McCoy. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down. The balls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that drive.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Short connection to the tight end here. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Williams. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This try is no good. And that miss keeps it a 5-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. And don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Brazzell. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's complete downfield. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. And a handoff as they run the counter play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking downfield, it's Ayamaleva. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Volunteers. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Well, so much emotion coming into this game. Always tough to lose to your rival and know the other side's going to have bragging rights now.
Yeah, this one hurts. This one hurts. These are the losses that cut a little...